What's up, Rockstars? I know this is a little different. I'll explain everything in just a moment. As always, guys, thanks so much for checking this video out. I really appreciate it. This is going to be super casual. I'm just going to be talking. I didn't even change my desk or do anything like that. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess right now in here. I'm busy shipping out those fundraiser thank you gifts that should have been done a long time ago. However, been a little busy. That's not an excuse. It's just an explanation, and just really wanted to say sorry it's taking as long as it is. But they are going out. So I've weighed them, measured them, all that stuff. We're good to go on all that. So I'm actually still a little in the middle of things. But I want to talk to you real quick about what's going on a little bit with the channel. I'm just trying to keep you guys updated on that kind of stuff. So if you didn't know, and obviously I don't even know how I'm going to title this or anything like that, I am working with Creative Game Studios right now. Now, this has been done a few times before, though not to this scale, I guess. So I've helped Reggie Games with their Primal miniatures, Primal the Awakening. In fact, there's a box of them right there that are going out to one of you guys. Really cool minis, and worked a lot with them, multiple iterations, 5, 6 iterations sometimes, some of these minis, making sure that they are as good as they can be for you. So hopefully that makes the game a little bit more enjoyable for you, knowing that there are some really great minis and they definitely put the time and money into it for that. I also helped Nemesis Games with their Uprising campaign, their second one on GameFound. Hopefully you guys appreciated that. I talked a lot to them about how, like, what are we wanting as consumers, and, you know, what could they do to show that, and talking about the quality of it, and taking real pictures of real not miniatures, but standees, and all the cards, and like none of that fake render crap. Like, it was awesome to work with them. They were a great company too to do that. And again, hopefully it helped you guys out as well. With this Creative Game Studios thing, and I'll explain it a little bit in just a moment, but I really wanted to talk about, I guess, what I want to do. So, as you know, I'm taking this channel a bit more seriously now than I was before. I say that in a messy room right now, just standing, okay? But I mean it. Like, I'm wanting to really actually matter. And I don't mean matter as in, like, I want fame and fortune. I wouldn't be doing board game YouTube if that was the case. Trust me on that. Pretty niche stuff. But I wanted to matter as in, I wanted what I do to not just be entertainment. I even had my channel marked as entertainment. It was really just me talking about my thoughts on a whim and stuff like that. And I realize I'm in a position right now where I can actually be a champion for you guys, the consumers. There is so much of I don't want to say an us and them mentality. I think it just comes naturally from, you know, doing all the work that is to create something like a board game, and being on that side of things, and actually knowing the numbers and the money and all that sort of stuff. And then just being a consumer, not even really having a line of sight or even a care about that stuff, and just wanting a great deal and a great game for your hard-earned money. And it's just such a different hat to wear that it's almost impossible really to wear both. And so I think there's an opportunity for me to kind of be in between. In work, I do this often just because I could speak with management, but then I can also speak with software developers. So when I worked at HP, for instance, that's literally everything I did. That was all it was translating this jargon to this business need, or this business need to this jargon, and vice versa. And I really appreciate the role that can provide, and I feel I can bring some value to you guys. So I want to be your champion. Now, that may sound a little corny, but what I mean is just a voice for the consumer, and really aligning things to where people can make good business, but with having the customers in mind and not losing sight of that, because it's so easy just to miss out on the translations, or that's right, returning backers, or they're getting the worst deal ever. How many times have you seen that in a reprint, right? So I really want the opportunity to be able to do that. Additionally, partnering with Creative Game Studios, they were really big on, this was like before I accepted or anything like that. They were like, we want you to be critical to us. Like the whole idea is they want somebody they know that will be critical and can be critical when it's needed to, like, really, like, either solve things or get change done or anything like that. And this just allows me to do it earlier. So one of the reasons I take prototypes, I used to not. Early on the channel, I would never take a prototype because I was like, well, you know, what's the point, right? You know, like, it's going to change and all that. And, you know, then I'm accepting things from companies and all this stuff. And I made the decision to start making taking prototypes and doing reviews of that, because that means I'm able to give you guys a review at the time they're asking for money instead of afterwards when they already took it. Right? That's awesome. That's such a huge benefit to you. That's worth it to me to take on that, I don't want to say responsibility, but that situation into my life now, where I have this early prototype. Technically, that's a business favor, all that other kind of stuff in there, because net benefits go to you. I view it kind of like taking prescription medicine, right? It's like, I have this problem and I want to take this medicine. This medicine could cause these issues, but it solves more than it causes. The pros outweigh the con, right? And I feel that way about prototypes, and I'm feeling that way about this right now. So that's kind of why I accepted. They were actually very cautious about reaching out to me. They were kind of nervous about it because of my previous kind of more outspoken stance and this kind of stuff. But again, I've already worked with several companies and I've seen the benefit that it can provide you guys, and I can't pass up an opportunity to help you guys more. So this is not me in a controlling situation at all. It's very much a consult and make videos and stuff like that. But if I can make videos that help you guys, if I can make videos that help future people that are just getting into the industry, or just make something a little bit better, whether you see line of sight of it or not, would be awesome. So early feedback to them, lots of different, details, videos and news and stuff like that. There's a whole host of things. You're going to see the public things, obviously, right? Like the videos, but I'm going to be there talking about you guys every time I talk to them. And I'm so excited to be able to do that. So I just wanted to make it real clear. Again, it's not as big of a deal as what some people might make it out to be. Maybe they can, and that's fine. To them, it might be. But seriously, status quo otherwise. You guys know me. I've done this for years. And if you saw there was anything funny, you would have seen it by now. I'm not that good of a liar. So just wanted to be upfront and let you guys know. I didn't want you to see it in some weird description thing. Obviously, I'll verbally announce it every time. Obviously, there'll be a visual thing as well. So you'll see it, you'll hear it, be right up front. It's not a big deal. I don't know why sometimes it is to a lot of creators. I think they're really cautious about it. But I'll just give you guys the information you deserve to know, obviously. And then you guys can take that as you will. So anyway, that's it. Not a long video, quick announcement. I'll be working with Critic Game Studios for a while now, at least. I don't know exactly how long it'll go. Perhaps a year, perhaps longer. We'll see how things go, and we'll just grow together, I guess. And hopefully, this might mean I can help you guys more. And at the end of the day, that's the end goal. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the wonderful community you guys are. I appreciate every single one of you. And after this, back to normal programming. So take care, guys. Bye.